Let him laugh, let him weep, let him yell, let him sing. All they wanna say. Let him lay me traps and men to pray to Jehovah, me I pray. Let him laugh, let him weep, let him yell, let him sing. All they wanna say. Let him lay me traps and men to pray to Jehovah, me I pray. Let I be me instead of playing games. For chasing fame, let somebody spread the lack of flames. No,
living my life to the fullest and shout out my halala to the fullest. Let my lungs out. I'm still rising up to greater heights as long as
Hello, Bonjour Sanbonani. Welcome to Rise to Greater Heights Network, where you can turn your fears into greater success while seizing new opportunities. It is so significant to have a positive mindset, more especially under these circumstances. So this network has the potential to completely revolutionize every aspect of your life and career. My name is Nompumelelo Riel Kunene, and I'm gonna be your host for today. So if you're watching us online, please feel free to put in a chat box where you're watching us from and what you hope to achieve from our podcast. Today, we are surrounded by greatness in the World Wide Web. We have amazing speakers who's going to share some nuggets on how to grow your business. So in Germany, we have Thomas Jordan. And in India, we have Akash Babad. And in New York, we have Chaitali Desai. So at this moment, I will just let our speakers to introduce themselves. So you can go ahead, Thomas.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, first of all, for arranging this great show and sharing your big work with the world. And I'm glad that I can be part of it. So yeah, my name is, I'm Thomas Jordan. I'm original Austrian. So if you wonder, this fast-speaking guy with the accent like Arnold Schwarzenegger, that's the Austrian accent. And yeah, so I'm living right now in Germany. So this means I have left already my home country once. And I am an entrepreneur since 15 years. I'm working as a coach since 11 years. And I'm the father of 2 kids, 2 daughters. They are 6 and 7 right now, and a lovely wife who all support my vision. So they let me work so much, they can let me help other people so much. So that's me.
Oh, wow, it's so good to have you, Thomas. It's so good to have you. We are so honored to have you. You can go ahead, ABCD. Sorry, I forgot. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Thank you, ma'am. Myself, Akash Babad. I'm from India. I'm an international training organizer, CEO of 2 companies as ABCD International Family and Babad International Publication. And through that companies, we help people to grow their business, expand their business, and we transform people's lives. And also I support authors to write a book, to brand their books. And it's my profession. I help them to become successful. And also I teach people how to use your book as your business tool or professional tool. So by writing a book, you can grow in your profession, or you can grow your business also. And currently, just we have started our publication in January, and in 22 days, we become world record holder. And our USP is that we publish our author's book in world record. Either they become part of world record, or we publish their books in world record events. And that's all from my end. Thank you for inviting, and thank you for listening.
Oh, wow. It's such a great honor to have you, Mr. Akash, on our platform. So, and congratulations of all of your achievements. Really, I'm looking forward to hearing you speak. So thank you. You can go ahead, Chaitali, and introduce yourself.
Thank you. And thank you so much for inviting me to speak today. I am loving the atmosphere, and I love that this is such a diverse group of men and women. So thank you, Riel. I am Chaitali Desai. I am a corporate wife and mom of two. I am multi-passionate, and that is something that I think is so powerful as I come into the coaching space, as I'm able to lead from personal experiences to help others step into their power so that they can become the CEO of their life and their business. Because my firm belief is what we do in one area, we do in all areas. And so thank you so much. And I'm so excited for this conversation because I think it's going to be so powerful and so transformational for so many. Thank you, Riel.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much, Chaitali. It's such a great honor to have you. And I believe all the mamas will be listening under your voice. And I believe there's going to be a transformation in their lives. So we are so honored to have you on this platform. So Thomas, I have a question for you. If you happen to have your own billboard, I can see your billboard coming down there in the busy highway in Frankfurt, in Germany. What will your billboard say? I'm not too sure. Is it German? Is it going to be in Germany or Austria? What will it say?
Actually, I think I share what would they say in English because probably I would share it in Austrian because that's my origin. Even if we speak the same language, it's not the same words. But we probably know this with the US guys and the UK guys, and then you have the Aussie guys. So my message would be definitely honor your highest values, because that's what my life is all about. That's what kept me going when I was in my burnout. I was discovering that I was nothing doing according to my values. I was just doing everything about other values. So values from other persons, which eventually end up me in a burnout. And then that phase, I discovered that is so key to align everything, to discover my thing, who I am, why I'm here, what do I want to do, and just stick to that. So the billboard letters would be just honor your highest values.
Honor your highest values. I love that. I love that, because if you do that, honestly, you will definitely go confident in the direction of your dreams if you just honor your highest values. Wow, I love it. I love it. How about you, Akash? What will your billboard say? Maybe it's already down there in India. Who knows? What will it say?
Can you repeat, ma'am? What?
Oh, what will your billboard say? If you happen to have your own billboard, what did it say?
Sorry, my own?
Yes, your own billboard. What will it say? If you happen to have your own billboard, what will it say? I think you.
Actually, ma'am, can you type in chat box? I didn't get sure exact.
Yeah, Thomas
my
has
own.
already typed. Check the message from Thomas in the. You see it?
Okay, billboard.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I didn't get exactly regarding billboard. Not understand, ma'am.
All right. You know what? We'll come back to you.
Advert.
Yeah, I think maybe it's a noisy area. We'll come back to you. I'm gonna move back. I'm gonna move to Chaitali. What will your billboard say, Chaitali, if you happen to have one? Maybe it's already down there in the US. What will it say?
It's not there yet, but I think it's a trust. You may not know the how, but always stepping out in trust and believing in your abilities, that as you step one step at a time, the path will show itself. So ultimately it is self-trust.
Wow, I love it. I love it. I love it. Starting from Thomas on believing in your values, and now you have to trust Trust yourself. Trust everything about you.
Yeah.
Everything is built around trust. Without trust, I don't think there will be any progress. I love it. I love it. So we're going back to India. Mr. Akash, have you thought about your billboard?
But actually, I didn't get that idea. But if I big advertisement about me, I think it's a value. Then I think more clarity and trust. That's the important, because we already told our all team members and all the other partners also, or brand ambassadors. Everything is important. Is first thing is important is that clarity. If you have clarity, then you can do anything. And after clarity, you need to trust. So without trust, there is nothing. So if we trust each other, then everything is possible. And that two things are important.
I love it. I love it. We're moving from trust to clarity. We started from value yourself, and then trust, and then now clarity. Wow, I love all of the billboards anyways. I love them. And I believe mine will be the 4th billboard driving down the highway, and it's gonna say rise to greater heights, because you know what? The sky is no longer the limit. The sky is our point of view. So we all have to rise to greater heights. And it's coming, it's coming. So we're gonna move to Germany. We're gonna move to Germany. We have Thomas Jordan. Thomas Jordan is an entrepreneur for more than 14 years, and he runs multiple successful businesses in 5 different industries. Wow, wow. He is an expert in purpose finding and structuring coaching models to be successful and grow fast. With his Expand Yourself Training Academy, he shares his know-how and experience to help coaches to be themselves and getting their next coaching clients without selling. So kings and queens, please join me and welcome Thomas Jordan.
Thank you, thank you. So, yeah, what I like to share with you, because it's all about growing your business, and I was asked to what are the key areas for any business. So I'm an expert in coaching coaches, but as I raised other businesses too from the scratch, and in the end I was finding out 3 things which are the universal things you need to know, and I call it the 3 pillars. And the 3 pillars, the first pillar is, this is all about who you are. Who are you? Who you want to be? Because that's what, when it comes about higher your honest values, it's exactly about that. So which person you are really, because we all grow up with different restrictions, rules, beliefs, from wherever, is that from the religion, society, and so on. So, but the key thing is, if you want to run a business, you need to be you. You're really you, because when you follow other one's values or rules, you will never be a real entrepreneur. You will never run your own business, because you run your own business with the beliefs of others. So the key thing is to find out who you are, and you can still implement this in your business, because if your business is already successful in some way, for sure you're doing the right things, because otherwise it would not be successful at that moment. So the key thing is still, if you want to go to the next level, to scale it, there will be some things which holds you back, and the things that are probably inside you. It's not about the customers. It's not about the products you sell. If you're not 100% certain who you are, you will be struggling in making your business really, really big. So this is the one thing, the first pillar. So who you are, become aware of what are your highest purpose values, what are you following, why you like to do that. Because when you have found that, you will start feeling that you live the fulfilled life, even if you have no real results, because the thing you start doing, you start acting, it makes you happy. The second thing is, when you know who you are, you need to find out, who do you like to serve? Who is the one group of clients, the one client, the one ideal client you like to help, you like to serve? It's all about making a business big. the most easiest way to make a business big is to help more people with solving their problems. Then you do still a do favor in the world, you do self a favor, you do something honorable, you serve, and you will be more successful because you help more people. It's a simple equation. So the key is, who do you like to serve? Because again, there are so many possibilities and not all are a fit and not all type of people you like to work with. So the key is find the persons you like to work with. For me, I was having my first business, I was doing exhibition stand building, which I had no key. I was joining with a business partner and I was struggling for 4 years because I was being in an industry where I thought it's a good idea and somehow our company was working, but I was suffering 4 years. I was not happy with that. And I thought it's because I'm starting and all these things, but in the end I still was not happy with that. So after 4 years I left because I was not happy with that. And I was just doing something, I thought it makes fun. I thought the problem is thought. Yeah. So connect to your heart, connect to the place where you say, okay, which is the type of person or the group of people, of persons, if they call me at 10 or 11 in the night, in the evening, and you see their name on the phone and you're still like, oh, cool, I pick up and ask, hey, how are you doing? If you would like to pick up, then you're close that this is the kind of person. That's the second pillar. So we have who you are, who do you like to serve? And the last thing is, which problem do you like to solve? So you know who you are, you know who you like to serve, and there is some, let's say, common ground. The common ground is your experience in life, your know-how and your experience, what you have, the struggles you overcame and so on. There you can help authentically helping others to overcome this because they probably have the same problem or a similar problem. Like me being in a burnout, I know how it feels like being in a burnout, and I can tell you it doesn't feel well. And I know my way out, and I know my way out worked. So that's why I started coaching at that time. But that's my solution for my situation. But I know for a bunch of people in the same situation, my solution will work too. Not for everyone, but just for a bunch of people. So be aware what kind of problem, what specific kind of problem do you like to solve? Because then you can go out with your marketing and you say, great, I'm helping this group with solving this problem and with the benefit X, Y, Z. And then you address exactly, you pre-filter the whole market, you will make on-point marketing, which will be way more effective, and you will stop talking to the wrong type of prospects, to the wrong type of clients, because you will not have fun with working with them anyway. That's why you think about who is my ideal client. So by putting these all three together, who you are, who you like to serve, and which kind of problems do you like to help them to solve, you have nailed everything already together to have something, this is your thing, this is your solution, your business here in this world, which kind of problem do you like to solve? And then you can start on-point marketing, and from there you can start scaling. And this is the kind of almost a guarantee that the scaling will work because everything is aligned with who you are. You're muted.
Oh my goodness, Thomas just dropped the mic. You've mentioned that growing your business is based on having clarity about the 3 pillars that you've shared: who you are, who do you like to serve, what product or solution do you offer for them? And clarity on these 3 pillars accelerates your business growth, because then you'll be able to attract the right people in your company. Wow, what a message. What a message. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Thomas, for sharing such a profound, much needed message on how to grow our businesses. It doesn't matter if it's a small business or a big or like a big business. You need to grow it. So thank you so much for sharing such a timely, much needed message.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, now we are going to India. We have Akash Babad. Akash Babad is a 2 times world record holder, founder, CEO of ABCD International Family and Babad International Publication, international training organizer, certified life NLP and business coach, as well as a author success coach. So kings and queens, please join me and welcome Akash Babat.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Okay, so I would like to share only few things on business networking. We are discussing about business, and so lots of people work on strategies and selling, marketing, and all things. But I would like to share few things on business networking, because if we have great network, then of course we will get great network also. So my mentor always says, if you have great network, then of course you will get great network. So if we want to increase our business or grow our business, then we need better network. And I would like to add a few things that how we can increase our network, and how we can grow our business by just connecting with people. So networking is a very important part, as I think, in business, because as when I start my business, I don't have any capital, I don't invest any money, and without money I have started my own businesses, two businesses without any money, and I teach people how you can start your business without money. So and we have already done, we have already worked with the people. So everything is possible if we have strong connection, strong network. So how we can start? So networking is also one of the important parts, and for this we have to help people. If we are in business, we have to connect like-minded people, and if we connect them, so don't just connect for our profit only, or only our benefit. If we connect with them and help them or contribute in their success also, then automatically we get a good response from them. Yeah, we will get help from them. So to anyone, if we connect with anyone, so I today we are connecting here. So I don't have any profit. I don't want any anything. I don't want to sell anything here. But if I contribute something here, if I add values here, of course, sometime maybe people will get back to me, or I strongly recommend our coaches and our participants that first, when you connect with people or when you go for networking, then go and start contributing, add value in people's life. So if we focus in that way, then we can help people. It's our, as a trainer, coaches, it's our mission or vision. We want to contribute in people's life, right? So if we start helping people, then automatically we can, we will get more leads, we will get more connections, and we can exchange business in that, and we can grow. So on my example, I can say that today we have 75 plus brand ambassadors, and they are all are experts, educators, trainers, coaches, and we don't pay anything to them. We don't pay anything to them, and they promote our publication. So it's all because if we add value in their life, automatically we will get returns. But we don't work for returns only. We have to work on values. So first, we need to contribute, we need to help them, we need to add value, and we have to start connecting with people. So I know, or we know only, we want to grow our business, or we want to expand our business connections or network. But people don't know that. People don't know you want to expand your business or you want to grow your network. So we have to take action whenever we meet anyone, or if we want to connect with them. So start connecting with them, ask them, say hi. So my one mentor says, one hello makes one new friend. So start taking initiatives, start talking with people, and then you can connect with them. And whenever we meet people, and one more thing, you meet new people, first connect with them, help them, things like that. You can help them, or whatever you want to contribute, can you contribute in their life, anything. So start thinking that points I want to share, and if we work on that, and then of course we will get a great connection, and of course we can expand our business in various countries, very much fluently, but different countries. And I teach them book writing also. So everything is possible if we focus on adding value, helping people. And thank you for inviting. Great to connect you all three. Thank you. Thank you.
Wow, Akash, thank you so much. Although like the network over that side was kind of glitching, but you know what, we got the nuggets. You've mentioned that stay connected with people. Just a one single hello can make one new friend. You've shared some nuggets or some nuggets on international business networking rules and techniques. And I believe that our audience have been taking notes as much as I was taking lots and lots of notes. So thank you so much, Akash, for sharing such a much needed message on networking around business. So thank you so much. So now we are going to New York City. Thank you. We're going to New York City. We have Chaital Desai. Chaital Desai is the Beauty Confidential Lounge for the visionary who desires sacred alignment. She helps women step into their power so they can be the CEO, their business and lives. As a scientist of humanity, she draws from her experiences in molecular genetics and medical technology, combined with her background in human design, Reiki, and emotional freedom technique, NLP, and so many additional transformative modalities, using a very holistic three-pronged technique working at the mind, body, and soul level to love you past your fears and into your power. So kings and queens, please join me and welcome Chaitali Desai.
Thank you so much, Rael. And I love the fact that you call everybody kings and queens, because words mean so much. Having those intentional moments of acknowledging that somebody is of your equal is so powerful. And I think it speaks directly to what I would love to share today. And it's the elephant in the room that everybody knows, yet very few people speak to. And as you start to speak to the top 1%, or the 1% of the 1%, you will start to notice this commonality. And it is the energy of you being 100% invested in yourself, not just financially, but literally mind, body, soul. And that happens by having your own back. Meaning, if you say you're going to do something, holding your integrity, as we shared in the beginning. If you say you're going to do something, do it. Because your subconscious mind is always listening, and it's always going to show you what you say. Going back to my billboard in the beginning, I trust that the path will show itself because I know that I have committed myself to walking that path. And it's in that word commitment. So often we take it very loosely, but the more you bring attention to the words that you use, the more that you Own your truth. Not somebody else's truth, not whatever pop culture says is the thing right now, because we all can probably think of 2 to 5 words, 2, 3, 4, 5 words that pop culture is saying in all different facets, whether it be in social networking, whether it be in the pillars, whether it be in your strategy to show up online. The most dynamic aspect that makes you stand out amongst all of the noise in the online space is you owning the fact that you have your strengths that you bring to the table. And they may not look like somebody else's. My strengths may not look like Thomas's. They may not look like Akash's. They may not look like yours, Rael. But at the end of the day, collectively, individually, we honor our truth. And we show up from that point of power. And that is what I help people acknowledge within themselves. Because so often as cultures, as society, we teach you to, oh, it's okay to be, no, don't say it, you're too loud. You're too much of this, too much of that. And by the time we get into adulthood, we have watered down our entire system that we don't even know who we are anymore. We don't have time for that. Business does not have time for that. Your life does not have time for you to be only 50% in. And for majority of people, they're dabblers. So it's like a toe in the water. And how many of your clients, people who are joining us online today, have heard themselves say, oh, when I make $5,000, I'll do this. That's putting the cart before the horse, because now you're putting out the signal that I'm not too sure, so I'm just gonna try this out. And when we try, we don't do anything because you are not committed to your path. So as you learn to trust yourself, as you learn to tune in, you're able to show up in that power. And I am a very firm believer in leading from the front. And this is what I have done for myself and what I do for my clients, reminding them, excavating their actual message from within, because it's great to have a lot of thoughts. We all have how many billions of thoughts throughout the day, but your thoughts are not serving you because you have not committed to yourself. So to all our kings and queens, yes, have your strategy, have your structure, have your networks, but remember, it starts with you. Own your truth, commit to it, and step forward in that faith that as you move, it shows up step after step after step. And for anyone who's looking for assistance, you see us all here. We're living proof that what we share is real, is how we move forward. And for those who are curious about how to start tapping into themselves, into their own energy field so that they can start supporting themselves, I invite you to grab my complimentary freebie. It's a daily chakra meditation, which helps turn you inward so that you can bring all your power outward. Rael, Thomas, Akash, thank you all so much for listening. And to your members, thank you.
Oh my goodness, Chaitali, I believe our audience will reach out to you because they'll have to tap into their own greatness. And your message, honestly, it will just help them. Just do that. Tap into their own greatness, in their inner self, on knowing who they are, on how they can trust themselves. So thank you so much, Chaitali, for sharing such a profound, much needed message. And our audience, I believe our audience, I can see the loves, I can see all the, oh my goodness, let me see who is joining us today. I can see Nompumelelo Kunene, my namesake, she is watching, Princess is watching, Benoit is watching, Mariah is saying that I love the 3 pillars. Yes, I took notes of the 3 pillars and I love them. So thank you so much to our audience. If you haven't shared this live streaming right now, please go ahead, share to your networks, because you may never know, you're going to be sharing a message that someone out there wants to listen, wants to hear, wants to take action just from listening to this message. At this moment, our speakers are going to share with you how you can get hold of them. They're going to share if they have any freebie, any books, anything that can just transform your life, anything that can help you to grow your business. So Thomas, you can go ahead and share with our audience.
Okay, thank you very much. So first of all, the one reason which I forgot I wanted to share, but I forgot to mention before, is because I got the question often. So how do I find out what are my highest values? Just on an easy way. And the most easiest way is if you answer yourself the two questions: with whom or how do you spend your time most? You have your daily tasks from you have to sleep, you have to eat, and then it depends what is your answer. If you say I'm working 16 hours a day, one of your highest values is your work, but then you have to find out why you work. If you spend your most of the time with your family, your highest value is your family. Let's find out what, and there's a ranking, but to first find out the easiest one, the highest one is where do you spend, or how do you spend your time most? And the second one is, where do you spend your money most? Again, so there you have necessities for living, food, and etc. But then there's still hopefully some gap. And where do you spend this money? It's a clear indication what are your highest values. So this is a rough thing. So please don't take this, Thomas said these are my highest values, I have to do that. So it's just to give you a rough indication. If you want to dive more or deeper into that, you're really, really welcome to join my, if you're a coach, then you're joined to my free Facebook group. So it's the authenticcoach.live. Then you will get guided to the Facebook link. So authenticcoach.live. And there I have a freebie of how to get coaching clients made easy, and trainings of how to double your engagement from your content, and much, much more, what is valuable for us. So the whole group is called Authentic Coach Launch. So if you're interested in being authentic and successful as a coach, this group is for you. If you are interested in getting rich as a coach, this group is not for you. That's all I want to say. Last time, authenticcoach.live. I'm very welcome to see you all and welcome you in my community. Thank you. Bye.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Thomas. You can go ahead, Akash, and share how the audience can reach out to you, your books, how we can get hold of the books and whatnot. So go ahead, my brother.
Yes, thank you, ma'am, for once again. And people can reach us. My two books are available on Amazon, and on 6th August, I am launching another book. So.
Oh, you're muted.
And another book is 5 Essential Qualities for Success, which is also available on Amazon. And I'm writing one more book, Nothing from Extraordinary, and which will launch on 6th August. And on 6th August, we are making world record also. It will be our third world record. We are celebrating our 75 years of independence in India. And we are also inviting 75 people from abroad. So from different countries, people, trainers, coaches, educators will join. You also can become part of that world record. And I especially invite you all three to join with us and become part of world record. Also, your guidance and support needed. And of course, you can connect with us with ABCD International Family. You can search on FB, YouTube, LinkedIn, or you can search with my name also, Akash Bhabad, or you can search with Bhabad International Publication. Just connect with us, message, or we will support you whatever possible we can do. And publication, in publication, we support all over the world. We arrange various international training programs like international summits. In July, we are planning 3 to 5 days business leadership international summit. So you all are welcome. And once again, thank you, ma'am, for inviting me. And of course, both coaches, very great to connect with you all. Yeah, thank you.
Wow. Thank you so much, Akash. And for sure, we will flood your networks on that day. The 75 from all continents around the world will be one of those who will be like, yes, we're here to support you. Thank you so much, Akash. You can go ahead, Chaital, and share how the audience can reach out to you. How, if you have any complimentary, any freebie, I know you've already shared your complimentary, but you can you can still share again.
Oh, no problem. So the easiest way to get a hold of me is on social media using my name, Chaitali B. Desai, spelled just that way. I am on all major platforms, and connecting with me there, it's a great way to get into my group, the Beautiful Confidential Lounge, where I share all kinds of mindset, business, strategy tools and tips to really help you connect within so that you have more presence without. And Rael, thank you again for the invitation. Thomas, Akash, it was beautiful meeting you both. And I'm really excited for all of the impact that we'll be making.
Oh, wow, that's amazing. So thank you so much. So you know what? It's not a podcast until I speak. So I'm going to be the next speaker and then we wrap up. But before I speak, I always share my bio. So I'm going to share my bio with you and then I will come back and speak.
Nonpumelelo Rial Kunene is a highly sought-after, energetic, certified Les Brown international speaker. She is the author and host to Rise to Greater Heights, a book and YouTube channel to turn your fears into greater success while seizing new opportunities. Rial is also a coach, mentor, and an MC, well known for encouraging many to rise from mediocrity into greatness. Her vision is not only to motivate, but also to empower audiences with a fresh perspective, inspiration they require to pursue success and drive sustainable outcomes in a seriously funny way. Rial believes that we are in full control of our choices. Her mission is to meet the needs and transform lives of her clients and her audience. Rial's book, Rise to Greater Heights, has inspired and empowered many to pursue their personal and professional passion to become go-getters. Her goal is to study your current situation, identify limiting beliefs, then design a plan of inspired action to empower you to achieve specific outcomes in your life. Rial Kunene wears many hats as a professional certified sales manager, CEO, strategist, certified travel counselor, trainer, esthetician, philanthropist, diplomacy protocol officer, international human rights analyst, and a commissioner for OAS. Following her dreams gave her purpose to see her goals through and understand that she does have everything she needs to reach her full potential. Her everyday message is that your journey to be a better person starts with you. So knowing who you are to your core will make you understand that you are the only one who can accomplish your dreams. Hebrews 11, Psalm 27 and 40. Keep her to rise to greater heights. Kings and queens, please join me. Welcome, Rial Kunene!
Oh, wow. Thank you. Thank you so much. Amazing. Because you know what? You've just set the bar high for me. So I'm like, am I going to be able to fit in your shoes? But you know what? I'm going to try. I'm going to try. But before I continue, I just want to double check if I'm in the right platform here. How many of you with a raise of hand can say that, Rial, I have never, ever complained in life. Never, ever complained in life. Seemingly, I'm in the right platform because, you know, sometimes in life we go complaining about everything. Oh, the weather is really bad today. Traffic was worse than expected. My family drives me crazy sometimes. Oh, the movie was really disappointing. You name it. Though whining can be a way to build an inspiration, it can also keep us from acting. And it gives excuses time to procrastinate from achieving goals. One thing I've realized is that we usually complain in the wake of a negative situation. We tend to focus more on the problem than finding potential solutions. It's always much easier to complain than to find a solution. And individuals who whine on a regular basis, they're apt to have a bad health. So next time you'll find you complaining that, why do pizzas come in square boxes, yet they're round? And funny enough, they're cut in triangles. Does that sound like you? Yeah, please write this down, write this down. Grow your business. Grow your business. You know, growing a small business isn't easy, but growing it is often a necessity for your business's survival. And you have to put in the time if you are looking to reap the benefits. Learning how to grow your business isn't just a worthy goal. It is one of the toughest challenges many face when they are trying to get out of the normal 9-to-5 grind. But after that, it's just a matter of taking actions and putting in the work to scale. Like anything else in life or in business, rapid growth doesn't happen overnight. Like Thomas mentioned that growing your business is based on having clarity about the 3 pillars that he mentioned. He mentioned who you are, who do you like to serve, what product or solution do you offer? Because every aspect of your business deserves attention. It deserves attention to turn it into the income generating powerhouse you envision. From employee training to marketing, there are several successful steps to consider if you wish to see your business growth. I remember it was Nick Vujicic who once said, I encourage you to accept that you may not be able to see the path right now, but that doesn't mean that it's not there. And trust me, this message stirred something within me. So you'll have to get started today, build strategic partnership, build strategic partnerships. Why? I'm glad you've asked that, because strategic partnerships with the right companies can truly make a world of difference. A partnership can be as simple as an informal agreement between 2 businesses in complementary marketers to refer their clients to each other. Like Chaital mentioned that she helps women step into their power so they can be the CEO of their lives as well as their businesses. So there you go. If you're a trusted advisor in your industry, you can craft your own unique combination of strategies to share your knowledge. So good people, this is a wake-up call. It's a wake-up call to grow your business, but when the alarm clock goes off, please, 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 don't ever hit the snooze button. Don't be like, I will wake up in the next 2 minutes. I will wake up in the next 4 minutes. You know what? Forever is a long time. Why don't you wake up, get going, and maximize social media? Without a doubt, social media is a powerful tool to promote your business to potential customers. Your business must have something it is passionate about to gain valuable insight through social listening. You really don't have to see the whole staircase, good people, but you need to take the first step to get to the top. As my mentor always say, that you don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started to become great in life. So get started today and participate in networking events. It was Akash who shared some nuggets on business networking rules and techniques. So you'll have to invest time to build your networks. And trade shows can be a great way to grow. So if maybe being given the chance like to attend such events, just take it. As flight attendants always say that, put on your oxygen masks first before you assist others, because if you don't, you and the other person you're trying to help could possibly go down. So put on that oxygen mask first on yourself before you assist anyone around you. Networking allows you to build relationships with other people, and trade show draw people who are really interested in the type of product or services that you might be offering. You know, it's so funny how my mom and dad gave me this beautiful, beautiful name, Nompumelelo. I know many, when they try to say my name, they always butcher my name, but Nompumelelo in my own language, it means mother of all success. So now you can see that I am really, really challenged to chase after success. No matter what comes my way, I'll have to chase after success. No matter what situation I'm facing, I'll have to chase after success. So if I may ask you, how many of you have dreams and goals that you want to achieve maybe in the next 6 months? I know myself, I am one of those people. I want you, as you think about your dreams and goals, to put this down. Rise to greater heights. Rise to greater heights, because you need to be clear about your career goals in order for you to gain guidance on professional development. So as a coach or as a mentor, like many of us here, my goal is so simple. My goal is to study your current situation, identify limiting beliefs and other potential obstacles that you might be facing, and then design a plan of inspired action to empower you to achieve specific outcomes in your life. I so wish that you can just tell yourself that, you know what, I've had it all. Enough is enough. It's high time for me to be the change, to bring the difference that I want to see in this world. But in order for you to be the change, in order for you to make a difference, you've got to be hungry. You've got to be hungry like the hungry lion in the jungle. Really, that hungry lion in the jungle, it doesn't matter what kind of animal comes his way. It doesn't matter if you're the giant elephant or that small squirrel by the jungle. All that hungry lion sees in front of his face is lunch. And it's so funny because even with elephants, when you look at the elephant, when they see a lion, what they do is that they run. It's all about the mindset. Once you believe, you become. They already told themselves that, you know what, I am a lunch to that lion. So each and every time when I see a lion, I'll have to run. So I believe that's the lion mindset that we need in order for us to grow our businesses, because I believe that we all rise together, and we rise by lifting each other up than tearing anyone down. And we are only here to fix each other's crown. That's the reason why I refer to everyone as kings and queens, because the queens, they always do this. They always fix each other's crown. Please write this down in conclusion. Resilience to greatness. Resilience to greatness. You know, it's so funny. When I was in the 8th grade, I was nicknamed Phoenix. I was nicknamed Phoenix after writing the composition using the idiomatic expression that says, I rose from the ashes like a phoenix bird, meaning I became successful again. So for those of you who don't know the phoenix bird, the phoenix is a Greek mythological bird believed to rise from its own ashes after being buried like hundreds of years ago. Really, that English teacher, she didn't know that the nickname Phoenix, it resonates with me. And it also aligns with my destiny. So this immortal creature, it acquires new life by rising from the ashes of its own ancestor, which represents our capacity for vision and success. I want to encourage you, if you're listening and watching under my voice today, I want to encourage you that when your world comes crashing down, wear your scars to show how a phoenix feels like to die from inside, and trust in your own capability to rise from your own ashes, since the phoenix has to die, burn, experience pain before resurrection from its own ashes. And I know you've heard this before, that your setback is your setup for your comeback. So if I can be honest with you, I don't know what goals you've set for the next 6 months. I don't know what dreams you have for your own future. But here is one thing I know about you. You are destined for greatness. Inside of you, God has put seeds of excellence. And those seeds are supposed to grow and flourish. But many people have become crippled by their past encounters, and some have stepped over other people to get to the top. But I believe that God has a better plan for every one of us. Your objective is what you were designed for, and the reason why you live today. With God, I believe that we're all destined for greatness as long as we follow his strategy. This is when the growth commences, because discovering your gift and following God's idea will make you understand that you have everything around you to reach to your full potential. My everyday inspiration, Mr. Les Brown, once said, if you had to die today, at this very moment, at this hour, what dreams, what ideas, what visions, what goals, what skills, what talents, and what books will die with you? And the late Dr. Miles Monroe, he once mentioned that the richest place on this planet is the cemetery, because that's where all the dreams, all the goals, all the visions, all the talents, all the skills have been buried. Honestly, I don't know about you, but with me listening to all these messages, it just gave me sleepless nights. And I remember very well when I started writing my book, Rise to Greater Heights, which is a comprehensive guide to turn your fears into greater success while seizing new opportunities. And I didn't stop there. If you remember it very well, May 25th, 2020, George Floyd died in police custody in Minneapolis, Minnesota. This 46-year-old Black man was arrested and killed after a convenience store employee called 911 on Floyd's suspicion of passing a counterfeit $20 bill. So I believe that we need to stand for a world where no one shall live in fear because of the color of their skin, and where the criminal justice system treats everyone fairly and equally. And I decided to write human rights, which are just God-given fundamental rights and freedoms. We were born with that universal declaration of human rights that can never, ever be taken away from us. And I didn't stop there. I know I didn't stop there. I'm just gonna lift all the 4 other books. We came together. What's holding you back? It's 10 different it's 12 different co-authors around the world. What's holding you back? Is it fear, procrastination, mediocrity, or distraction? What's holding you back? Kings and queens, it's so essential to assess your goals' progress. And we came together with 10 different co-authors around the world, equal in dignity, which is a human right. And 17 different authors around the world, cultivate your mindset for success. And lastly, resilience to greatness, 15 different co-authors being coached, mentored by Les Brown. We decided to go for resilience to greatness. So I believe all these books have has the potential to completely revolutionize every aspect of your life and career. And I also have a free transformation guide for you. It's available on my website, www.risetogreaterheights.com. And with this free transformation guide, trust me, you will be able to explore leadership, empowerment, being purpose-driven, mentorship, coaching, resilience to greatness, mental health, emotional intelligence, and many, many more topics, including spiritual growth, as well as successful parenting. You know, growing up, I didn't have much in life because my father decided to have an early departure from this planet Earth. And thank God I missed that flight because I'm still here today. I'm still sharing my message. And I had everything because of my mama's love. And I love you so much, Mom. So I think whosoever said that the sky is the limit was wrong. From today on, I, Dr. Riel Nkunene, believe that the sky is our point of view. So let's all rise to greater heights. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, amazing speakers. So at this moment, please feel free to share your final thoughts on the topic, how to grow your business with the audience before we wrap up. So I'm gonna go ahead and check if we have any questions. If we have any, I will come back and share the questions. But at this moment, please feel free to share your final thoughts. We're just gonna follow the same procedure, Thomas, and so on and so on. So the stage is yours, Mr. Thomas. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. So it was an honor to be on the same stage with you, Real, and I don't even try to pronounce your name because I thought, I got it, and now I still don't have it, so I don't try. So thank you very much. It was really inspiring talk. Also, Chintali, it was great to hear your thoughts, and I felt pretty much connected to that. And also, Akash, was amazing how the successes you shared and also the tips. So it was a really honorable time for me. And yeah, thank you so much, everyone. And yeah, for all our viewers there, whatever you think, if you can do it or not, if you think you should do it from your heart, like, I don't know who said it already, you have to do it to become great. You have to get going to become great. So start going in small steps, but have big dreams and visions. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you once again. It's a really honor for me also. So we organize lots of international training programs, but as a speaker, it's my, I think, 4th, 5th time. And thank you. It's a really honor to speak with Chaitali ma'am and Thomas. So it's really great honor for me. And I also share one message to people at, I'm just 26 years old, and people say you are in a very young age and doing lots of things. But I saw some people, they work in 12 or 13 years greater than lots of people. So I personally want to share that message to work on yourself, work on what you can contribute in others' lives, and stay focused always and do good things. Lots of good people around us. So just focus on good things, start doing good works, and start adding values. Stay focused on your success. So thank you once again, and thank you, Thomas sir and Chaitali.
Thank you again, Rael, for the invitation. Thomas, Akash, it was brilliant meeting you both. And for all of your listeners, for anyone who hears this on the replay, the one common thing among all of us is you need to trust that that next step will present itself. Whether you use faith, whether you use pillars, whether you use networking, no matter what your topic is, it all starts with you. So until you show up for yourself, the strategies, the businesses, the money ultimately is what we're all after. All of that will come when you show up in your full power, in your true potential now. Because as Rael said, hitting snooze, you've done that long enough. Has it gotten you what you wanted? Thank you very much. I'm Chaitali Desai, and Rael, I appreciate the space.
Goodness, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Amazing Speakers. I'm just looking at the charts right now. Oh my goodness. Our audience have been really moved. They've been motivated. I can see Morale here has also joined. Nompumelelo is still here. She is saying, wow, rise, Phoenix, rise, and we rise to greater heights, sis. And Princess, she's saying, yes, really needed. And our audience, really, they've been moved by all of your messages. I don't take this opportunity for granted. I'll go back and watch the replay. You know what? You've dropped all of the nuggets that we need in order for us to grow our business. So I appreciate all of you, our amazing speakers, our audience. Thank you so much for joining us today here at Rise to Greater Heights Network, where you can turn your fears into greater success while seizing new opportunities. I hope from all these amazing messages from all the speakers, you've been inspired, motivated, and you are ready to rise to greater heights. So do join us next week at the same time, same place. Thank you. Merci. Siyabonga.
Let him laugh, let him weep, let him yell, let him sing. All they wanna say. Let him lay me traps and men to pray to Jehovah, me I pray. Let him laugh, let him weep, let him yell, let him sing. All they wanna say. Let him lay me traps and men to pray to Jehovah, me I pray. Let I be me instead of playing games. For chasing fame, let somebody sweat the lack of flames. No,
living my life to the fullest and shout out my halala to the fullest. Let my lungs out. I'm still rising up to greater heights as long as